Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. This is Something Saturday where we just talk about things we didn't get to talk about the rest of the week. And we've got some news for you today. Casting rumors have begun for Superman Legacy. And we're going to break some of these down because there is some merit and some possibilities here. So let's jump right into it. The movie Superman Legacy is scheduled to start filming January of 2024. Now, that doesn't leave a lot of time for a lot of things, but he has previously already written this movie. So he actually said he wrote it before the whole writer's strike began. So that is a plus for this movie. Even though it won't go into production officially until after the writer's strike is over, the fact that they are this close to actually being ready to film is very, very helpful that it will be on schedule, because now it's just about having the writers on set to do any last minute script changes that need to be done. They have to have writers on set. They have to have writers on set to rewrite something that isn't working, or to turn around and kind of change some dialogue if the dialogue isn't working. So the writers that are actually on set are very important. The main casting news that has come out in terms of rumors is that a lot of people are saying that David Corenswet is going to be Superman. David Corenswet. And he is supposed to be the front runner, according to Hollywood Reporter News. And that's great. That's very good. This is an actual news site that's talking about it, a verified one. These aren't just some rumor mill news sites. Of course, all the rumor news sites are going along with it now, and they're spinning things out of control, and they're saying, oh, this is going to happen and this is going to happen, when none of these casting choices are 100% confirmed. But he is supposedly the front runner for Superman, along with Nicholas Hoult, who we previously talked about, just got done doing Renfield. He was in Warm Bodies. He's been in a lot of things. He played Beast in the X-Men. I don't personally see him as Superman. The other guy, David Corenswet, I know him from Pearl. That's what I know him from, the movie Pearl. And I'm excited. He looks like Superman. He looks like he could work, in my opinion. Nicholas Hoult doesn't necessarily scream Superman for me, but he's not only rumored to be Superman. According to the rumor, he has also talked about playing Lex Luthor. They've been in talks with him about potentially playing Lex Luthor. I think that would be more his speed. He does look like he could be a menacing Lex Luthor. He's an actor who's got some mad chops. So I'm kind of excited to see what they do there if he does get the part. Okay, so that's not the only thing. Lois Lane has also been confirmed to be in the movie, which a lot of people were apparently worried about. Some of the rumors that I had heard is that this movie is supposed to take place in Smallville, and Superman's supposed to be more or less a college student or something, just learning to use his powers. I kind of always knew that wasn't going to be the case, but now with Lois Lane confirmation going on, we do get a little bit more excited for what this movie could bring. An early year one type of Superman, where he's just met Lois Lane, probably just started working at the Daily Planet. Now, some of the casting choices for Lois Lane are really excited. I haven't heard of a lot of these people, but it's okay. We have Emma McKay as one contender, and a lot of people apparently want her to have the part. They say she looks the part. I can't really argue there. I think she would make an okay Lois Lane based on looks. And then you have Rachel Bronson, who is also considered for this part. Now, I don't know this actress either, but if she does a really good job, I'll buy her as Lois Lane, sure. And then one of the other people that has been talked about is Phoebe Denver. Phoebe Denver, I'm also not familiar with, but again, if she does a good job, I'd be open to seeing her play Lois Lane as well. I think it's a fun thing that they're going with some people that aren't big name celebrities for some of these roles. This is the type of movie that makes careers. If you get into a movie like this, it could change your life forever. Look at Christopher Reeve. And then you had Margaret Kidder as Lois Lane. And Margaret Kidder as Lois Lane was awesome. And she played the part well. But she was more or less... She had been in a lot of horror movies early on in her career. And as Lois Lane, it kind of, I think, did mark her getting stereotyped. But we live in a little bit of a different time now where that may not be as prevalent as it is to see an actor get typecast in one certain type of role, although I know it does still happen. The last person on this list is someone that has a little bit bigger name, has a little bit of a bigger name. That is Samara Weaving. Samara Weaving's just come fresh off of being in Scream 6, and she's an okay choice. I don't know that I see her as Lois Lane. However, a lot of people think she's a really beautiful actress, and that she is, so they're excited for her to possibly be our new Lois Lane. And again, it boils down to performance. If she's gonna be Lois Lane, she's gotta be good at it. But here's something that James Gunn said. James Gunn actually said that this movie would also have characters that exist in DC, but not necessarily the Superman people. So, in other words, this could introduce other DC heroes. This could introduce other DC villains. We could be seeing something along those lines here, or some lesser known characters. So that's kind of the thing. Now, what James Gunn said about all of this that kind of tells you that right now this is a rumor is this. So James Gunn took to Twitter and had this to say. For all of you asking, I would never comment on who is or isn't auditioning for a role. That's the actor's business only, and isn't something I'd make public unless they did it first after the fact, like Glenn Howerton or Zachary Levi having auditioned for Star-Lord and being top choices. For now, only one person has been cast in Superman Legacy, and it isn't any of the regular players in the Superman world. Now, that's very interesting of him to say, because that's exactly something that you would say as a director. Hey, don't try to guess who's going to be here. We are not telling you yet. We can't tell you. But do I think they have their Superman? I definitely think they have their Superman. I think he just can't tell you yet. And that's kind of something to keep in mind, is that they probably already have a very good idea of who they're casting in this movie. The movie's probably been cast, they just really can't say with who. Now, it is possible that casting hasn't begun yet, but then with the movie getting ready to be filmed in January, I really think that they're already planning this out. I think they at least have the ideas for the people down and have the actors in mind as of right now. I think auditions have begun. But that's what I think. But we want to know what you guys think, so make sure you're leaving us a comment in the comment box below. Don't forget to share this video with all of your friends so they can be a part of our conversation as well. Smash that like button. It's free. It helps the channel. YouTube likes it. We appreciate it. And then, friends, Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Miko says we need more subscribers. You don't want to disappoint Miko. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell while you're down there so you don't miss a single video we do. And then friends, at the end of the day, I know it, you know it, Miko knows it. Fandom is family.